So, guys, I am heading out to James, and he is giving me a van so that I can get back to work. It's really awesome. Enjoy this cleaning action. You're actually going to see another video with James before I head to Minneapolis. So, enjoy. That real quick. Yeah. And you got one of the TMF flashlights?
Larry Cobb.
Larry Cobb? It's a nice flashlight.
Yeah, I like it.
It's working nice.
Yeah, I actually like these Larry Cobb lights.
Yeah, I got a PP5000. I like it a lot.
They're really good.
They are. They're super, super, super
We're
bright.
talking all this technology.
I know. Like, we're two guys talking tools, and here the customer standing there like, what in the world are these guys talking about? Yeah,
It's not as bad as...
So, guys, there's different types of urine saturation. I want to talk to you guys about it real quick. If you look right here, you can see how it's just touching the tips of the fiber. I know, it's a bare hand. I'm not worried about it. They wash. So look, see how it's just on the tip of the fiber. Using a water claw in this sort of situation would be absolutely silly, and it's why we want to not drive it down. So you don't want to add too much moisture and drive down the urine. It's right now just right there on top of the carpet.
We can just treat it.
So we can just treat it, and it'll come right out with a typical pre-spray.
Yep. Exactly. There's some right there.
Yeah, right there. And see, this is another example of topical. You can see it's right there on top. And yeah, I recommend taking a pokey and moving it around.
But it hasn't penetrated.
But it hasn't penetrated the carpet into the pad and into the backing. So that's why you have to do a really careful assessment on urine jobs. Okay, so if you look right there, this is a bigger spot. And if you look, it goes down really deep. But I know it's because the rubber glove will also fluoresce. But if you look and you spread it out, it stops. See? See how it stops there, guys? See that? So you don't need to saturate this and drive it down further. Don't be the guy that makes your customers have worse experiences. Fix our industry. Don't drive down urine.
To do a lot of dry passes to make sure no wicking issues.
So this one would look to be non-topical because it's so long and large. And this is actually an older stain. You can tell by the color too. And I believe it's actually been cleaned. But
yes, it has. It's a greenish blue.
So it's a greenish blue. And if you look, once again, is it fluorescing all the way to the backing? And the answer is no. So even though it looks different and it's so much bigger, doesn't mean it hit the pad.
Oh.
Now we go over here.
Look at that one.
And now we got this big old tinkle right here. Once again, you bend over the fibers. You have to do an assessment. Don't make bad experiences for customers. It can wick back up if you drive it down.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it has been treated, though, because it's a bluish green.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
It's been treated.
It has been treated, but it's very large.
Very large.
In diameter. Mm-hmm. So this one is more likely to have something that will go all the way to the bottom. And sure enough,
this is going to be in the padding.
Yeah, look, when I spread it out, no matter how I spread it out, it starts glowing all the way to the pad.
Yep.
Down the side of the fiber type. And you can actually look at the fibers. Notice they're a twist and a capillary action. It'll want to wick back up. So remember, when a dog goes potty, if it's not treated and soaked, it won't go all the way to the pad. Always.
So how we're going to do this, we're going to treat this, and we're going to put an acid rinse, pull all the product out, and we're going to do a lot of dry passes so we don't have any wicking issues because it is in the pad.
Yeah, it does get all the way to the pad on that one.
Spot right there, and it's all the way down, little ones.
Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, and when they're up against a wall like that, that can be driven down into the tack strip.
Sometimes that's difficult.
And you'll see rust, but if you look,
you can't get a wand in there.
But see, if you look, it does not get all the way to the tack strip.
Okay.
So you wouldn't want to soak it, right? We would just want to rinse this off.
What
do we have right there, James? See that? See that's glowing all the way to the base?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where it's saturated. See that?
Yep, I see it.
Mm-hmm. That right there is saturated to the base. So we have to make sure we get that all the way to the base. So in this case, this will be wet. we'll make sure to hit it, but there is a tack strip right here, so we'll make sure to dry it really good and force air movement onto it. So guys, we're down here. We got everything set up. James has got some of the stuff that we're playing with. We're testing out some things. Not talking about chemistry. We're more talking about methodology today. Now, we've made some decisions. They've moved some things after the pre-cleanup stage. We decided to not use a CRB because it's a low soil condition. There's not a lot of embedded soil. Yeah, my hand's already dirty. As some of you say in the comments. Yes, a CRB will make a difference, but we really don't need it on this one particularly. It's just not matted in. Once again, bend over the fiber. Look and see what it looks like to the bed of the fiber. Look, guys.
Another little tip.
Yep. And
another little tip for you guys. This is James with Raindrop Cleaning. Another little tip for you guys is baseboard.
yes.
Be very careful spraying around baseboards. Try not to even get close to them. Don't touch them.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have to pay for so many baseboards.
And nowadays, a lot of the baseboards are MDF, right? And that MDF will expand. That fiberboard, they'll just start swelling. Also, if you rub the paint off a corner, how does that make your company look, right, James?
Exactly.
You know, this is about the next job, not just about this job. So he's out pre-spraying this. We got a Devastator wand on the job we're super excited about. And we're going to get some more cleaning action. Man, it smells good. I'm liking the results too. You can definitely see where it's going to work. So guys, a lot of you inexperienced cleaners will see something like this, and James brought it up right away. If you look at it, look at the color of it, and you feel it, it's hard, it's a burn. But those of you that understand a burn test, we know right away, that's a nylon burn. Polys will be clear if something hot gets on them until it's too hot, and then it will start to burn and melt. But nylons melt when you put an iron on them. They don't melt clear. They kind of char like that. Something kind of cool to know. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. We have another video coming up with James. If you guys are interested in any of my cleaning mentoring or any help, please let me know. Have a great day. Just think it through and enjoy the next video coming out. Order from Gray Matter Chemistry, and have a great day. No.